Good morning, guys. Welcome to Forex Trading Live, 8 AM London session. Gold, NAS100 and Euro USD. Welcome for another session. Okay, so quickly going over our trade yesterday. I got stopped at break even. I didn't actually take any partials. We had this first entry, which was here, and then we came up, came down. Second entry got activated, came down, tapped this level, came back up, got activated on our third trade, and then came down to these levels, which I took. I went to break even on all, and then I've been stopped at break even. So I actually got nothing from this trade yesterday. I could have took partial, but we didn't. So unfortunately, it's just another break even trade. And that's what I hate, when you've been sat in a trade for hours and hours and hours. You just end up hitting break even. Okay, so let's reset the charts. Let's reset the charts, reset everything. Gold's not moving today on TradingView, so I don't know what's going on with it. What we're going to do, hopefully it'll sort itself out. If we look at gold now, we've got no timer, got nothing, it's just not moving, not even the 1 minute. So on my MT5, it is moving, but very, very slowly. Very, very slowly. So I think we just got to be careful with gold until it sorts itself out. So we're going to do a top down on NAS and Euro USD this morning. Okay. So let's get amongst it. And let's see what we can grab today. Okay. So monthly. Still can do anything. The monthly doesn't give us much information. Right, then we come down to the weekly. So we'll just disregard the monthly for now. Then we come down to the weekly. And what ranges have we got on the weekly? Well, this is a range we've got here. That's where we've broke below. Okay. We broke below this level. So the range we're in, the next support level is this here. Okay. But you could have this one also. And we could also say, well, we haven't technically filled the range. Now, if we have this level, you could even have that level where we've tapped. So it is a tricky area at the moment, because where's your range? Is it the one above? Is it the one below? Because we've had gaps, it's sort of thrown us off of where the range could be. But what we do know is the weeklies came down, gave us a steep bottom wick, broke the low, now it's flipping bullish. Now, if we get this at any point, if we get this on Friday, then next week will be fairly straightforward. I'll be taking buys to come up, to break these highs at least and push into all-time highs. And these would be fake outs to the downside. Now, why is it pull? Oh. Oh shit. So weekly, where can the weekly go? Well, the weekly can do anything. What we have noticed is the weekly hasn't got much of a top wick. So what I would have preferred is if the weekly opened up, pushed up, created a top wick at 25166, and then flipped to the downside, but we didn't do that. So this sort of throws it off now. So what do we have to do now? Well, we go down to the daily and go, what's going on with the daily? So we had a bit of a gap happen here, so it looks a bit messy. But we did get a doji style candle close. So what does that mean? Well, the only time we've closed doji or rejected from here, it's this level here. Now, if we zoom in, this is where it's quite difficult. I might have to look on my MT4. If you look at the daily, we closed doji bullish, but did we close back above? Right. And if the answer's no, then we've technically got a nest player. And what range are we in? Well, we are in this range still. Therefore, where can price go? Well, technically, this daily should flip downside to come and fill the range on the weekly, right? Now, if we say, well, we think the daily has broken back above and we're now like that, what range are we in? Well, we're now in this range. Therefore, where should we be going? Well, we should be coming back up to fill the rest of the range. Bottom wick and then a flip and price is pushing. So it's tricky to where this daily has landed. Now I feel that that's my range and we've technically landed nest play. So what I can see happening today is this daily coming up for a top wick and then flipping, and then that'll be the one more. Now if we look left, you don't really do this though. Like we've never really printed a bearish, small doji style and then dropped again. So I think if this daily closes like this, tomorrow will be fairly straightforward. You would confirm you're back in that range, bottom wick to come back up. So I am interested in sells at the moment, but we're probably going to have to use the lower time frames to where price can push to. So if we go down to the 4 hour, let me have a look at my MT4 on the daily.
Morning.
Good morning, Dan. How are you, young man? You alright, man? So I'm just working out if this daily had closed back in the above range. Oh, wait, I'll share my screen, Dan. It was break even yesterday, Dan, all that way, and I didn't even take partial. How did you get on?
I took partial.
Nice.
And then I got a bit cocky and decided I'd stick that sell stop back on.
Did you? Well, I put it on, but I took partial once we broke. Sorry, I went risk free once we broke the lows.
Yeah.
So did that stop you out?
Yeah. So I took partial for about 50 quid.
Yeah.
Then I lost 30 on that one. And then got stopped out on the other ones. At pretty much break even. So
so you're up still.
20 quid profit.
Ah, well, look, it was. Yeah, but I mean, I was break even, so at least you got something. You know, I was actually, I say break even. I think I was down like $13 or something. So you did all right then. Okay, so yeah, so what I'm trying to work out is whether this, and I just want to use my MT. Just want to use my MT5 here. See, for me, that daily is still respecting. So that means this daily can flip to the downside at any point. Okay. So yeah, I've got this daily still respecting. So we've technically got a nest play here. We've got a nest play going on. Unless this one's going to do buzz and close back in, but at the moment we've got to act upon the nest play. So what does that mean then? Well, it means this daily can flip at any point. Now if we can work out where we can flip from, could we look at a wing back sell and maybe around these levels? Let's go down to a lower time frame, see what's going on. So if we look at tap, reject, tap, tap, reject. Fours heavily bullish, broke out. We've still got 2 hours left to this 4. Where can this 4 go? We can't take any buys up. We probably could have took that 4, but you probably would have wanted a bottom wick. 3, 2. 2's got no bottom wick. Again, the 1 is still respecting this level. One still, this one could flip at any point. There's 58 minutes left. One there, got no bottom wick here. No bottom wick, we still. One. Yeah, we'll probably put this on. It's just a case how we're going to get up there. Or do we? Could we be on this? One, bearish one, and go. I think I would like. Breakout. Okay, we've got a potential wing back sell from here off the 1 hour. But the one can close up here. So if the one keeps pushing for us, the first bearish 1 hour will then take that back down. So for example, let's say this one, that means, what time will that be? 9, 10, that means it won't be trade, still 10 o'clock. 15. See the 15, less, the 15 closes back in. The 15 can close back in for us, then nice. Do we need to wait for the 2? What's the 4 done? So where's the 4? 4 is here. So that's the next 4 range, which we've filled. If we come up and tap it, we can tap. We've then broke the highs. So you don't tend to reject and drive. But there is an area where we can reject from at 24859. So if we are coming down to fill the rest of the range on the weekly, then yeah, I think we can tap that. And drive down. So where would my... So you got forward here, you tap, reject. Forward here, the 4 closes up here. Then you get a top wick to here. And then reject. So is this going to be the rejection area? Or is this? Or is this? We haven't tapped this level yet, so that's the first tap. So this one comes to here. So if we go back, I just don't like how we've already sort of done this. I don't like that. Oh, it's tricky this now. Because if you're coming back up, you've broke the lows now. If you remember what I said from yesterday, remember if we were here on yesterday, weren't we? And what did I say the next candle could do, Dan? What did I say on this candle here, what the next 4 could do? Fake out straight back in. And it worked perfectly. Done exactly that. But I said if you don't drive down and you reject for me, it's just another low, and that's a sign of okay, we're coming back up now. So I'm just not sure you're going to reject from here again.
Yeah.
Might do. Now the next level low, so let's say this was the rejection. We didn't quite make it. If we look left, there's another level where you come up to here. Here. That's the next level. And then you've got another level here. So which one do we take? Do we take this one? Do we take this one? Or do we take this one? Now, risk to reward on them all. Let's say you got in on this one. Stops would have to be above that. I'd say probably there. Now, that alone is a 2.5 to 1 over 2.5 to 1. So we could go maybe... You've got to think, okay, what can you get from this? So if you risk $100, you could get $275. Okay, on this one. Is it worth putting on? If you go to the next one, that's just shy of a 5 to 1, so that's better. I think I would prefer this second one, and the reason being because if we're wrong, so I mean this one tapped and only pulled back to there, but this one, actually there's a gap there, isn't there? But if you look at this, this tapped and pulled all the way back down, where this came straight through. So this would be the safer one to do, but yes, we could reject from here again. Where would stops have to be for me then? So that's a potential. I think we'd have to look at lower time frames. Because you can also drive through. I mean, look at these driving straight through. I'm not convinced that this daily has broke back above. That's my thing. If it had, it would be fairly straightforward. Just not convinced. I think we can drop at any point here. And if we're going to drop at any point, I would imagine a flip of the 4. 2 hours left of the 4. Flip for a fake out back below if we are going to drop. You've got no bottom wick here. And this is similar to yesterday. You got a little bit of structure. Then the 4 broke out. And then the next 4 then drops back down. But I think because we're breaking the highs. Let me have a look at the lower candles. Do we take this or not? So the 1 hour is still respecting this level. There's a 1 hour range here. That's a 1 hour level. We've not broke out yet. There's 9 minutes left of this one. Look at the 15 no bottom wick. Oh, it's lining up for a win back sell. If this 15 comes up and taps it, I'll take it. But my stops have to be here. But I am looking at reaching 245. And I'll put $100 on. Same lot, same lot. Yeah. But I would like this 15 to come and tap it. I'm just not sure you're going to do it. 5's closed bullish. Tap. Just missed it there, mate. But this 15 would have to do it. Why has this 15 got no bottom wick? If this 15 flips now, there's 8 minutes left of it. It's going to come and tap previous support. Our goal's back on now. We'll do top down goals shortly. It's got 7 minutes as well. What would the 30 need to do? Where would the 30 need to close? We're still below these levels. Like, why did we do all this? Probably because we're coming to break this high. But the way we've lined up here is beautiful. See, before driving up, I would imagine you're probably going to have to come and create this bottom wick. So even if you want to drive up, I just don't like stops. Stops are fucking massive. If we can identify basically where the daily is going to push to and then flip, if it is going to flip, then fantastic. You know, we're in the money. Got nothing else to go off here. Still got 2 hours left. The only reason I'm still interested in this is the 4's respecting a level, right? The daily's nest player, the 4's respecting a level. The 3 hasn't broke out yet. The 2 is still respecting level, and you've got no bottom wick on this 2. The 1 is again respecting a level, and you've got no bottom wick on this 1. So even if you want to drive up, I would imagine you're probably going to have to come for that bottom wick. Can't take buys up unless I get at least a 1 hour close out, breakout. 15. Okay, I think I would put this on. I'm going to have this ready down. Stops are going to have to be there though. Stops are big. But I'm willing to risk. $15. What would this be? I have to work out stops now because it's so bloody big. 25077. This 15 has to tap it though. Um, 4 minutes left. I'm not sure we're going to tap it here. I mean, the next 15 could easy pop up, and then you got 2 candles with no bottom wicks. Right, this is what I might do. I might have a swoop entry actually. Tighter stops. If we can identify where the 5 is going to flip. Where did we put our stops? Right, I'm going to have a smaller stop on this. Have that for a stop. Done. I'm going to see if we can reject from here. you hear about Top Step?
No.
They fucking refuse loads of payouts, blaming people and pretending they're hedging.
Ooh.
So there's like traders who were like quite profitable who were all boycott them. But basically had an email, a lot of people had an email saying, oh, we believe you're hedging. So we're not paying you out basically.
So what does that mean? Like,
What do you mean?
What are the things you're doing?
Hedging, so where you put like a buy and a sell on with a different account. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, that should be clearly obvious. Well, it's all like documented on the system, isn't it?
Yeah.
As to what trades you're putting on. So if you can see that you counter, if I'm putting a buy on here, I'm putting a sell on here as well.
Yeah.
Then that should be clear as day. You've got evidence to be able to support that.
Also, the ban gold trading because the way gold is at the minute.
Because it's so.
There's 15 now, done.
Erratic, you can make a lot of money from it if you catch it right.
Yeah, I think we've missed this opportunity here.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at gold, see what gold's happening. What's gold's doing? So we know the monthly can do anything, still 10 days left of it. Weekly, the weekly can still flip at any point, right? We're only on Wednesday, so there's still enough time for it to flip. Daily, and then the way the daily closed last night was nice. So we thought price could flip on the daily, but it didn't do it. And then what had happened is we broke a low. So we broke this low here. Let's turn this on. We broke a low. Daily's having a top wick now. It's just what I don't like. You've got loads of reasons to come back up here. But at any point, yes, this daily could flip to the downside at any point. And if it is going to flip, where's the next range? Well, the next range is here. That's the next range. So you would imagine the daily is going to flip and fill the rest of the range. And you're going to get something like that. Unless the daily closes bullish. If the daily closes bullish, fantastic. Tomorrow should be fairly straightforward. That would confirm that you're probably coming back up. But at the moment, this daily can flip at any point. But if this is going to be the fake out candle, you've got to be careful. So if we have a look at what the 4 was done. So the 4 hour closed bullish, got no bottom wick on this 4. We should come and tap that 4. We are respecting this level on the 3. We haven't had much of a top wick. And this gives us a top wick to here and then rejects. But are we going to pull back first? It's really difficult because we've not really done this. We broke the low, came up to this level, and then we rejected back down. So do we need to come and fill this range? Close bullish. 1 hour. Then we've had a gap. Gaps. Bullish on the 1, but we didn't break out. I don't like that gap. What can the daily do? The daily could push for a steeper top wick. The 4 can flip. 4 can flip at any point. But if this 4 comes back down to here, could we look at a wing back buy? Then that would be the daily coming to potentially flipping. But if we, let's say we took the wing back buy from here, and what I'm looking at is, let's say the daily is going to fake out. We've got this is the only candle where we've came from these levels here, apart from these ones, we've came up, we rejected, we haven't had a bearish close yet, right? This one actually wicked up to this level and then came down to this level. This one closed bullish, and then look at the forward bottom wick. Forward bottom wick came to here. So we've had two candles where we sort of reject from here. So if we can pull back to here on the 4, also if we look left, this is an area we do sort of pull back. So do we go like that and have our stops below this with a potential second entry here? And if the 4 closes bearish, basically what we've got to say is, can we image the 4 closing like that? Can we see the 4 closing like that with one forward candle? I think for me, if we're going to come and break these lows, I think we'll get a 4, maybe like a small 4 with a steep top and bottom wick. And then the new 4 will then start to come down. So I think, yeah, I would take these wing back buys, even though the daily can flip to the downside at any point. But if the 4 closes bearish, then I'd be interested in the sells. However, this one closed bearish and this one closed bearish, and then we still pumped. So what indication can we find where the daily is going to flip? I mean, this hour can just drop here. I think we're going to have to come and tap this. Because we could potentially take the sellers down as well. That would make sense with the daily. 15 close below. Where's the next range on the 15? Here. So that's the range we're in. That. We haven't tapped it yet. So you sort of missed the movie on the 15. But you haven't got a bottom wick. You've got a gap to fill. Can the 3 come back up? This is what I think I'll do on gold. Oh. If this 5 can pull back for us, we might take a swoop entry, right? And if the 5 closes above here, we just look to get out. I'd be looking at stops. Let's see. We had stops there. We took a swoop entry here. We're looking to at least come down to these levels. 4 to 1. And can this 5 come back up? And what we can do is, if the 5 closes above here, we just look to get out. Do you know what I mean? So this 5, which is the 15 should be clean traffic down to at least here where we go risk free. Right? There's still 2 5-minute candles left of this 15. Now, if the 5 closes above this level, I would literally just look to get out, right? So I'm probably going to get in on gold if we can tap now. So I'm going to get in on gold now, right? My stops are 4936. 4936. So what is that? So I've got $100 risk. Yeah. So my stops are here. I'm in for a sell. Right here. If the 5 closes above this level, I'm just getting out. Straight away, I'll just get out. Okay. We should be, technically, it looks like, yes, we've got no top wick and we've got a gap to fill, but we should be clean traffic range down to 4917, right? As long as the 5 stay respecting, that means the 15s are staying respecting. Let me just confirm this 15-minute range. Yeah, I would probably say like that on the 15. Which one is that on the 5? We'll go with that. So if the 5 closes above here, now sometimes this can catch it out, right? Where the next 5 just opens up and just with no bottom wick. But, and unfortunately that's just the way price moves sometimes, but we should be coming to this. There's nowhere else to go. This is the 15-minute range. If we're going off the 15-minute broke out, I'm looking at this, I'm looking at this, looking at this, straight through. I'm looking at this, straight through. Even random wicks to that area. I'm looking at this, straight through. I'm looking at this and this. They all come through 15. After a 15-minute close. So yeah, we should be getting a nice pop through. You can even get a 15-minute bullish close and then come through. There is a potential wing back buy here as well. But if you've took this trade down and you've grabbed some nice profit, I don't know where that would take it. I'd probably leave it just because what gold is at the moment. But yeah, I'm in for a sell on gold at the moment. If the 5 closes above this level, that's my managed risk. Okay, that's my managed risk. I'm not expecting to close back above without driving down. Yes, we can get bullish closures like this, but we should be free falling technically. There's another level here where you could take partial, but we'd probably go risk free, take partial at this point, which should be a 1-to-1, I would imagine. So even if you took 50% out, which would only be $50, but then you got a chance to make probably another $200 if you left the rest to rock. So that's what I've got, Dan, at the moment on gold. As for the wing back buys, I am interested in wing back buys, but what's the but? Yeah, it's more the foot. We don't know where the 4-hour range is. This is a minor support where we've closed, right? Minor support on the 4. Yeah, because look, if we look at all the times where the 4s came through, this 4 came up to this level. This 4 came to this one, had a minor support, but still popped to there, right? The next 4, this is just a pullback and only came to there. And then we haven't closed bearish yet. So yes, this 4 can flip to the upside at any point. At any point. So could we potentially see the 4 come down, tap our level, and then get a flip? Now, in order to do that, to get the flip as well, time's getting on. We've got an hour and 18 minutes left. So that means this hour would probably have to look. This hour would have to pop down, activate, close somewhere, and then the next hour would have to look like that in order for the 4 to flip. Could we see that? Could we see that? We potentially could, but we'd need some real volume. And if we look left, yes, we can get this volume. I mean, look at that 1-hour candle. Look at that 1-hour candle. For some reason, this is quite a clean traffic range. where we can drive down. You got fast wicks through the area.
What are the times, though? Is it afternoon?
Oh, this is it.
We're looking at New York.
This is it, young man. Oh, 5's flipped here. But if the 5 goes above here, I'm looking to get out of this, right?
And so it seems to be sort of afternoon if I'm leaving the computer on and not trading,
Yeah.
but keeping me profiteroles on it. It always seems to be like 2, 2:30, 4 o'clock-ish.
Well, it's new.
You see some massive moves and you're like, ah.
Well, that's when New York opens, that's why.
Yeah.
Have to look at this here, this 30. If this 30 can come and the one hasn't closed yet.
It's on the 5 as well.
Yeah.
Does it want to do that and then drop, or drop and then come back up?
Well, this is it. It's all we've got is as soon as a 5 closes above here, we're getting out. Because if you're closing above there on the 5, you're definitely coming to probably fill this gap, right? But also it's a reason you could be coming to break the highs again. And we shouldn't really close back above without driving down. It looks like we're driving down now on the 5.
Yeah.
The 5 now. Lovely. So yeah, that's all it is. This is a bit of a swoop entry, to be honest with you. It's not off a huge higher time frame setup. It's more of the 15, but we just know that the 4 can give us a bottom wick before flipping to the upside. So technically it's counter trend. It's weird because the 4 sort of broke out and hasn't hit a range it can flip to the upside, but the hours it's close respecting in order to come back down. So if you look at the hour, this is quite a nice level to reject from. Reject. You got another rejection here on the 1. Look, I mean, look at that rejection all the way back down here. Rejection back down to at least this level. This one didn't. So it is a nice range to pop. And if the 5 can close like this, the next 5 is going to be the decider. Because what will happen, the 5 close like this, and let's say price wants to come back up. What it'll do, it'll fake out one way on the 5. And then the next 5 comes straight back in. And doesn't give you a chance to get out. So we're not in the clear yet, right? Not in the clear yet. Yes, we're in profit. I'm not risk free. If the 5 closes above, that's it. That's my sign to get out. Weird. The MT5 is already pushing to break the lows. Now, there's a couple of areas you can reject from. Here is the first area you can reject from. But the majority of the time you come to at least this. And a lot of the time you can come to that as well. So let's have a look. Let's do the probabilities on that. So we look at this 15 level here. These, and then you can come back up, and that would stop you out. So I think I would take some partial. And it can come through to this. But if you look at the hours, let's have a look what the hours do. I mean, this is an area. Look at this hour here. This hour just can drive straight back down. There's 13 minutes left of it. So if it is going to do that, then this next 15 should really pop. Really pop. If we mark this up, let's say we could be on this one. Let's have a look what the 15s do. So where's the first hour? So that's not it. So that is the 1 o'clock close. So this is the first hourly candle, this one. And then bullish. And look at that 1 15-minute candle. That might have been used though. Might have been. breaking the lows. Nice. We've still got 12 minutes left. The 30s seem to pop straight through, so we might go risk free and then take partial on this one. The 5 hasn't closed yet, and on my MT5 I've got no top wick. 2 minutes left of it. But I do like the hour, how the hour can really drive, but I just don't know whether it's got enough time to do it. So what we could get is maybe this hour close here, and then we come back up for another high, break the high, and then we drop through. Or if the 4's gonna flip, where's the 4 gonna flip from? I would imagine the 4 has got another hour left of it, so that means this one would close bearish. The next one then would probably pop somewhere, hopefully to our wing back, and then flip, if we're going to do that. Because the hour is the next candle to close, so it might need an hour close. And here's the thing, this is where, if the 1 hour, if this is a fake out, the next hour will probably do that. Straight back up. But how steep's the bottom wick going to be? That's the question. How steep is this bottom wick going to be? The ones can come all the way down here, Dan. The one can really drop. It's just we haven't got enough time to drop, I don't think.
Yeah.
Which is a shame. Which is a shame.
It is.
It is a shame, mate.
We've got some big 15-minute candles, but still drop a. Yeah, I mean, there's a 15 that went all the way through the range, really.
Yeah, 1 15-minute candle.
Yeah.
Completely fills the range, yeah. So let's see what the new 5. I mean, normally if you get a fake out, that 5 was probably going to be the decider, and it's closing doji. So normally what you do with a doji, unless you've got price action, you just pretend it's not there and you go off the previous one. So it means that the next one can do the same technically. We could still get that now with the next 5. And then obviously that would be price action. That'd be a morning start at that point. It's time to come back up. So, but again, we can just keep driving. We've got 10 minutes left of the hour. So we really need this hour to drop further down, because we're going to get a top wick on the new hour, aren't we? And if we get a top wick on the new hour, that might stop us out. So hopefully the new new 1 will open up, pop down, and then we can get a flip. I think what you'll find is we might find like stuff like this, no top wicks, and then price closing respecting levels. And then that'll be the new hour popping down, tapping around here, and then all these indications of closing respecting and no top wicks on certain candles, that'll be an indication that, okay, wing back buy, the 4's going to flip.
Yeah.
Still haven't tapped that zone. I mean, what are we rejecting off here? We've never really rejected here. Oh, you do a bit there. You go back up to there. But I imagine you have to come through to this even before you do anything. Okay, I'm going to see what the hour does. I'm just going to nip the toilet. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, we just need an hour close below, basically. So, yeah. Go risk-free if you tap this level. Take partial if you tap this level. See, it's dropping now when I said I need to go to the toilet.
Still 3 minutes left, so of the 5.
Yeah.
So,
I'll be back in a minute.
no worry.
Dan,
Yep.
you'll never guess what the weather's doing. You'll never guess. You'll never guess.
Is it raining?
Oh my God! How did he know? How did you know? How did you know it was raining? You're crazy. Yeah. All right.
Mental. It's all right here this morning in Newcastle.
Oh mate. Well, I had a bit of sunshine yesterday on the morning,
Yeah.
and literally straight away
Yeah.
after an hour, so it was just gone. Just weird, man. Okay, so you what?
You've had enough of the sun. Back to clouds.
Well, to be honest, we had a lovely summer. The summer was
Yeah.
fantastic here. I was loads of naked sunbathing.
Nice.
My screen's bloody froze. Is your trading view froze?
No. All right.
My stream's good. Come on, come on. Five. Can this 5 pop up? Tell you what. 15 doji. 30. I'm debating whether to get this sell limit on NAS. The hour's about to close heavily bullish though, but I can just see this straight back down. That's what I can see happening today. Oh my God, what's going on here? So EU's fine. I can flick through all the pairs. As soon as I come to gold.
Yeah, mine's just froze. Yeah, So
I don't know. I'll have to watch it on MT4, guys, so keep an eye out.
My gold is back up again. It was the same just now.
Come on, Andre. You're like Batman, you. You just pop out of anywhere.
Nah.
I'm the Batman.
Well, saying that, I just flicked to a different time frame and now it's frozen.
yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah. Well, I'm watching it on MT4, so make sure you got MT5. Make sure you got it ready. Knew how was going to happen, so it's the same story. If the 5 closes above that level, I'm out. I'm just out. I think I haven't done those. It's my zones on MT5. Yeah, I'm debating on whether to get a sell limit on NAS100. I sort of don't want price to tap this level. Weirdly. It's 5. Come on, goal. Get yourself back up. Hopefully the new one will just open up and pop down. Yeah, we're not. What's going on?
It's having a bit of a meh.
It's having a bit of a man, isn't it, Benjamin? Watch this on MT. Okay, you should be at the take partial move to break even area now. Yeah. Yeah, you should be at the it should be at the risk-free area, basically. New hour is about to open up. I haven't took partial. Come on, goal. This is a joke. Typical. God, another. I mean, I could just show you this, to be fair. So this is the me top one instant funded account. I know it says demo there, but it's not. I'm happy to show you my back office. This is the instant funded account. Okay. So on this account, we're up. Oh, you can't see, can it? With you make it smaller for you.
Screenshot.
And if you switch to a different gold chart on trading, they're fine. It's just that one from Rwanda that keeps freezing.
Really?
Yeah.
So we're up 2.5k on this one. And we've tapped our level. Okay, let me try a different gold one then.
They're a bit behind the futures ones. They're like 10 minutes behind.
Where's FXCM? Let's try this one. Gotta do my markup so I don't know. So there's that. Oh, 15's both no bottom wick on this. You just don't know how reliable this one is though. It's 15 flip, which is the new hour. Hours closed no bottom wick, and this hour's got no bottom wick. Let me see if that's the same on. Got a bit of a bottom wick on the hour. The hour's closed back in. That's my hour range. 2. Why didn't we drive down? Why didn't we drive down? Didn't got knocked top of here. Yeah, I think it looks like this hour's gonna have to flip as well, which is nice. I've already got a bottom wick on this one on my MT5, but on here it hasn't. Both of them got no bottom wick. So I'd imagine either way you're probably gonna have to get a bottom wick this 1 hour. I'm just debating whether we can go risk free now. I'm gonna push a bit further. So the 15s.
Okay, the one that chart seems to be that happening.
Is it?
Oh, for me it is.
I can't get me hour.
Let's see if I switch time frame. Okay, I can switch time frames here.
Hour
Oh,
just-
no. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. wait.
As soon as I get that hour, it's just like nah. But
Yeah.
immediately back to the lower ones. It's just like yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah. So on my MT5, the previous 15 didn't break below this level. Okay, but on TradingView on FXCM it did, and you've got 2 cans with no bottom wicks. So what do we do? What do we do with a drunken sailor? I mean, we're still popping here. I'll take partial round here, I think. So where did we get in? We got in on this 15, didn't we?
At like 9 to
Yeah, so
5 or 4ish. No,
And-
5. 5.
That's our stops. Our stops are like that. That's our stops. We're looking to target these levels. We had some wing back buys, didn't we?
Yeah.
Around these levels. Oh, this is a nice pump. Okay, so now I'm going to go risk free, right? Now I am risk free. I'm going to take 50% out, that's it, because we could really drive here. We could really drive. I'm going to take 50% out, which you might think, what's the point? It's $50. I'll tell you why. It's a psychological thing with my personality. So yesterday it really frustrated me because I sat through that trade. I didn't take partial thinking it could pop further, and I got stopped at break even, and it just pissed me off. So it's a psychological thing. I've got to take some partial. Don't ask me why. It's just the way my body's wired. So we're risk free. I've took $50. We're up because if the hour is going to drive down, which we know it can, yeah, then I would imagine it's going to do it now. But that would then be the 4 driving. So we've got to work, because the previous 4 is bullish. So this 4 can flip to the upside at any point as well. Hence me going risk free. But if we can work out how far the 4 can close to the downside, we can work out where our targets can be. So if we look at all the times where the 4's closed here, and then the next 4's closed bearish, we can work out how far it pushes. So if we identify, so the only times the 4's closed bullish here is here, probably here. It doesn't have to be thereabouts, right? I don't think I would put this one in. So we've only got these 2 areas to go off. This one and this one. Yeah, that's all we've got to go off, really. This 4 came as far as this level. This 4 came as far as this level. So if we go off the lowest level, we could probably say the 4 can come as far as this level and then reject, but that's not the forward range as such. Right, let's clean this up. All my markings were spot on the other chart. So there's a forward range there. I'm going to put this pebble so we know what we're on about. That's a forward range here. Okay, the 4's closed above. So the range in the 4 is technically, that's the next level. But you could probably just put this in there as well. So this is the level of the 4. So this 4 can flip to the upside and come and tap 4963 at any point. Right? Now, if we get a forward close below 4922, I would be interested in sells down. However, we've got to understand, this one closed bearish and then we still popped. But if we get a forward bearish close like this, I'm only taking sells down to probably this level, because that's an area we can reject from. So here. Or you definitely take probably 90% of the trade out at that point. Your next forward zone is that, and I believe, would that be the daily? Yeah, that would be the daily flipping, because we know the daily can flip. So yeah, we can actually drive all the way down from this level, but the 4 can still flip. So if we can get a fake on the 4, I'll be adding positions to it. We'd be looking to take partial around here, and you could extend your full TP to around these levels. That's what I'll be doing. I'm going to go back on the other chart, right, and my drawings are going to be completely different to this. So 10, yeah, that's 11 o'clock for the forward close. How does that work out? Here we go. We're back. Completely different. So where's the 4? Yeah, so the 4 had broke out to the upside. So if we can get a fake out back into this area, then yeah, I'd be looking at coming down to here. But the daily level, that's the daily zone down in there, yeah. Cork of a trade if we can catch it. It's just a case of there's an hour left of this 4, right? This 4 has to stay bearish, and if it doesn't, then and it flips to the upside, then we're probably not on that move. That's obviously because we're coming back up to at least 4961. But if we do close bearish, we've now got an advantage point. You would have had a fake out back into the area. The advantage point is this here. But that's an area where you can come to, tap, and then shoot up. But that is an advantage point. So if we look, there's only 2 at levels. We've got one here, one here. That's the only time really. You've got another level here. This is what I'm saying, the 4 can still flip. And this is why we had the wing back buys on. Because 4 closed respecting, similar. Next 4 came down, bottom wick, tapped, flipped to the upside. So this is what I'm saying. There is a potential wing back buy from here. Just don't know whether I would take it. But yeah, there's definitely an advantage point. But this is only if we close bearish on the 4. If we look at this bearish 4 close, I mean, it'd already been up to this level and we haven't done that. So yeah, we could flip at any point on the 4. But I can see a fake out going on here. I can see a fake. We'll soon know if we get stopped or not. But yeah, we are risk free, guys. I have took partial. Risk free. If you want, because you've took partial, by all means, keep your stops where they are. Bit of a breathing space. You'd technically be break even if you do come and hit stops, because this technically should be $50 on a 50k account, and you would have took $50 out. So you could do that as well. It's probably all going to be on this one, but look at the one. You've got no bottom wick on the one. So that tells me that this one can potentially close bullish. But then what's the new 4 hour going to do? That'll be the new 4 then, won't it? Yeah, the 4's got an hour left of it. Ooh, okay, let's get rid of this one. I'm actually going to move my stop to the high of this 1 hour. That's where I'm going to have my stops. $39. $39. Do we put this win back buy on though, Dan? That's the question, Dan. The 2 can drive through. Look at the 2. Look at the 2s here. So we had a 2 bearish close. So if we look at this, right? There's the first 2 hour close straight back down. We've got another level here. 2 hour close. All the way down to this level. So that means this 2, there's 46 minutes. This 2 technically can come all the way down to this level and then reject to come back up. So if we look at all the times we've came from these levels below here, so this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. And if we look at all the times where we've came up and closed bearish around here on the 2, which is this one came straight through, so we ignore. This one, straight back down. This one came straight through, so we ignore. This one, straight back down. This one came straight through, so we ignore. So technically, the only areas we've got to go off what looks similar to what we've got is this and this. This is probably the most closest one. And the 2, if you look at the next 2 can come up to this level, which would stop us out. And it comes down to this level. So, and with us opening up and pushing down first, I would imagine there's only 45 minutes left of it. We're probably going to come down first. So can this 2 come down to this level? Yeah, it potentially can. Would we take a win back buy? This is what's difficult. I don't think I would take a win back buy here now. Why did I have this on? Oh, it was because of this one. Because we were looking at this. The 4 comes down, taps, and then flips. But I don't think we can have this area involved now because the way we've printed on the 2. Because that's the area. We don't get any bearish closes apart from here. So we don't get any bearish closes around here. So I'm not sure we're going to get that now. So I don't know. I don't think I would have that wing back buy on. I think if anything, I would have this as a wing back buy. And what you could do, stops could be fairly tight. If you break the lows, then you're just wrong. But I would imagine if the 4, what you've got to ask yourself is, how can you imagine this 4? Well, could you see that on this 4? And if the answer is yes, then I would extend your stop loss to maybe to the low. And then you get out could be, well, if the 4 closes below this level, you'd look to get out. That would be indication to get out. Top wick, out at break even, because you're expecting a flip. Whereas if you have a tighter stop, like that, you're literally expecting that one scenario to play out. So I get on the same screen, which is this tap, and you're going to reject from here basically, and you're not going to break any lows, and then that's a reason for the 4 to then come back up and flip. But we've got 43 minutes left for the 4 to flip. So that means, this is how we tell the future, that means, or the probability, you've got 45 minutes left for this 4 hour to pop down to here to then flip. That means this 1 hour would have to look like this. Tap and then flip. Could you see that happening? The way this 1 hour's moving? I very much doubt it. I can't see it happening because the way it's moving. Maybe. I hope it does. I mean, it'd be nice. But I'm not sure we could get that. Not with the volume we've got so far. So that means then, if we can't really see it happening, the probability is quite low of it doing that. That means the 1, yeah, it can push down, but that's going to tell us that the 4 is going to close bearish. And as soon as the 4 closes bearish below this level, what we thinking? Well, this whole idea of this 4 flipping to the upside is gone now. We are literally just looking at sells. I'd be looking to add positions. So yeah, that makes sense. I know I waffled on a bit there, but I do. When I'm trading, I do. Even when I'm by myself, I do think out loud. It sort of helps me. So yeah, if we're right, and this is just the daily top wick, because remember the daily's broke out, right? The daily's broke out, broke below this level. Even if you extend it and put that level, he's still broke out. But there is reasons to come back up. You've got no top wick, no top wick, no top wick. And you've got gaps there to fill as well, right? So there is reasons to come back up. But technically, what range is the daily in? Well, the daily is in this range. So therefore, the daily should be flipping to the downside to come and fill the rest of the range. So the daily should do something like this. Top wick, and then a flip. So have we just identified the top wick zone of the daily, and now we're looking to flip to start coming down? And if we have, then yeah, we could be in the money today if we're right. And if the 4 flips to the upside or we close back above, that's probably because the daily's going to fake out back in. And if we do, fairly straightforward tomorrow, bottom wick coming up to take all these levels. But we haven't had that yet. So can we fly down on the 4? Or even if we get a bearish 4 close, can we then just get a top wick and then come through? I would be looking at other entries if the 4 closes bearish like this, because our advantage point is this level. If the 4 closes bearish, this wing back will not be on for me. So this will be gone. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, guys?
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
I know it makes sense to you, Dan, because me and you have the same IQ of 2. But Andre, does that make sense? we speak the same, caveman.
He's grunting.
But does that make sense to you, Andre?
Price down. Candle flame.
So it's just a case of, can we avoid getting stopped? But I mean, this one here, it's a lovely entry. 26 to 1 if we're correct. If we're correct. If we're correct. Have we got news today? Because that could fuck things up like it did yesterday.
FOMC tonight.
Oh, FOMC, yeah, okay. I will not be on that. Yeah, we're sort of stalling from driving, aren't we? Let's see if the next 30-minute candle. It's because, you know why we're stalling? No bottom wick on this. And it's probably telling me that this is probably going to close bullish. $30-minute. 30 close below. They didn't close at it. And if the 4 closes bearish, this just turns into an area to take partial from. Quite a lot partial if you can. But it's up to you what you do. You're risk free at that point. Interesting.
New one, drivers.
What's NAS doing then? Did it hit? So it's hit that zone now. I haven't took it. I don't like how the one's closed. There is reasons to come back down though. So the one is opened up. Ooh.
Ooh.
I thought it had the bottom wick. Where did I see it? I don't see.
What happening, Carol?
What you could do. I close bullish. If the 15 closes bearish. I don't think I would take it. No, I'm not going to take that. Not for me. It is an area to reject from. You've got reasons to come back down as well. I mean, look at these fair value gaps here. Fair value gap. Yeah, you've got no bottom wick there. You've got no bottom wick there. Loads of reasons to come down. You could potentially get a swoop entry on this actually. If the 15 closes like this, and then you get a top wick, you could potentially have a sell stop underneath, expecting the 15 to initiate the move, and stops would just be the high. But I'd only have low risk on it. I'd only have low risk. I mean, even if you risk say $50, you are coming back down to this, but you're anticipating the fake out back down. That's what you'd be looking at. 6 to 1. So even if you had $50 on it, you'd have 300. If you didn't take partial, that is. Obviously, you know I like to take partial. So yeah, I think gold is the. Ooh. T. 15 bearish close. Right. You got the 30-minute closing shortly. Now, if this 30 closes bullish, what will that mean? You've got no bottom wick on the 30. I think if anything, we're going to have to wait for the 4 for more trade. So if I wasn't in this trade, what would I be wanting to see? Well, I'm probably thinking straight away the 4's unlikely to flip. There's 35 minutes left of it. If it is going to flip, it's definitely not going to drive. That means the 30, well, this 30 would have to print bulls. That means the next 30 would have to do that. Where's my 4 was on? I thought, oh, that was on the other chart. Right there. Because there's the forward zone there. That means the 30 would have to look, the next 30 would have to do that up in order for the 4 to flip and fill the range with one candle. Maybe a nice candle if it does. Just not sure you're going to do that. I mean, why would you? You've only broke this low. You have grabbed some liquidity. Got loads of reasons to come down though. So I'm just not sure you're going to get that. So that's telling me the 4's probably going to close bearish. And if the 4 closed bearish, pretend you're not in this trade. Would you then take the 4 if the 4 closes bearish? Potentially. 4 closed back below here. The range on the 4. Oh, wait there though, because what is this here? Why is this close like that? This is why I hate gaps, right? Because look at that one. It looks like we came to here. But did we close respecting this and then we gapped to come back up? And if, let's say this gap didn't happen and we closed respecting, that means we would have 2 levels. That means if the 4 closes respecting, we're technically still in that upper range. So that means I would need a forward close below.
The cells.
Cells, yeah. For the cells.
The cells. That's what I get every time you say it. I'm
So,
out.
get out.
I'm out. I got in a little bit lower because you were too quick for us.
Oh, sorry.
It's alright.
Was it worth taking partial?
Nah, not for me.
There's 32 minutes left of this 4. This 4 probably has to close below that for me. It means the new 4 could just open up and close bullish. It's strange because let's say the 4 closes bearish, right? And then the next 4 does that and doesn't fill this range. I'll take the buys up. But I mean, this 4 came and filled it straight away, but then again, it also came down again. But if the 4 closes respecting here, could we then take this wing back buy? No, because you don't tap it. Yeah, we're in an awkward area, guys. We're in on gold at the moment. Let's see how this 4 closes. I'd ideally need a forward close below this level. Yeah, look at this 30. If we want to get a 4 close below this level, it means this 30 would close now, and the next 30 would have to close like that. That's what we would have to see. Would we take the buys up off the 30? I don't think I would. I think I'd need to see what the 4's going to do. If anything for buys, sell stop above the 4, but I just can't see it flipping. You just do it in case it does. You know, sometimes you put pendants on the low chance of it flipping, but if it does flip, it's highly probable it's coming through. Where this one's a bit, yeah, there's not enough time to do it. I wouldn't think. We didn't even tap this level on the 4. I'm not having that. I think the new 4 is going to open up, guys, and I think we're just going to come straight down. I do. Might be wrong. I might be wrong. You'll see. Would I ever sell stop underneath the wick of the 4? The only thing that's put me off now is this and this. But this only happened once we'd been to this level. So do we disregard this? And this happened after coming from really high, straight down. So do we disregard this where we're coming up? And if we do disregard them both, then what levels have we got to go for? We've only got this where we've come up. And we've only got this where we've come up. And we've got, you could probably put this one in there as well. This where we've come up. You can maybe put this one in as well, where the 4 hour comes up to there. And then flips. Don't fake out one. What we don't want is a 1 hour fake out back above here. That's what we don't want. This is one of them trades where, because it was sort of a swoop entry, it wasn't a higher time frame trade, we went in low risk, but it's one of these trades you needed to go in a bit more to take some decent profit at the zones. Let's have a look at NAS, see what NAS is doing. This is going to drop, yeah. Yeah, I'm sort of glad we didn't take that. 15 didn't even close bearish. Next level to 15. 15's clean traffic up. Yeah. Yeah. It's a nice butchering candle on the 4. See, the 4 hasn't broke out yet, you know, on NAS. For me, the 4's still respecting this level, but you're going to close in 30 minutes. So the likelihood of you breaking out is really high. What's the one? Okay, let's work this out then. Why don't we look at every time the 1 hour close below here, what happens to price? Right. Firstly, we've got to work out, is this our 1 hour range? I would probably say that's our 1 hour range. We technically didn't break out. But if we can find an area where do we put that 1 hour fake out straight back up, 1 hour pop down, 1 hour straight back up? Awful area to work out on the ones. Really don't know. I mean, if this one closes like this, technically we're looking at maybe a nest player, but then that is that 4 hour zone where we're just not sure about. You need it to close like this. I would take that. That's a forward break of this level. No, it's not, because there's that forward level there. So I'd need a forward close below that, or would I? Do you go off that there? So if you get a 1 hour close below that, don't like it.
Don't like it.
Don't like it. You don't know if you like that or like off that one. And if you close back below here on the one, technically it should be coming down, right down. Break these lows. We didn't even break the high. So we are still on a downtrend here, right? If we enter bloody trend lines. But what's happened there? We didn't break a high. We still lower low, lower low, lower low. We're still on a downtrend. It's just a case, can we avoid getting stopped out for us to drive down? So if we are going to drive down, where's the next level? Well, this looks like the next level. So could we see price pushing down to there today? Yeah, we probably could. Makes sense. Does make sense. That being it. That's that. Yeah, I mean, this could, the new 4 could open up and just really drop here, you guys. Really drop. It's just how steep of a top wick we're going to get. That's the thing. But if we get a top wick, I think I'd be putting a sell on underneath the 4. No matter where it lands. But it looks like it's might be worth moving stops back here a bit. More risk free. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Right, I have moved stops back to the original. Okay. There's probably going to be another entry done for you.
Ooh.
So, yeah, so my stops are back to the original area. So I'd technically it'd be break even, right? I've took 50 out and I'd get stopped for 50. So technically 50. And the reason I've done it is because if the 4 closes like this, the further this 4 drops, the better, right? Because it saves us with the top wick. So we're going to get a top wick. If we get a top wick and tap, it'd be 50%. I think we only need a 50% tap. So like this level. If we get a pullback to here with a new 4, I'll have a sell stop underneath the 4.
Yeah.
To come down. My take partial move to break even would be this level, right? And then I'll let the rest rock down to these levels. Yeah. And it'd be a forward trade. Have we got news out half one?
I don't think anything major, is it? It's just
We have
6
got
and 7.
news.
Core durable goods.
The thing is, if we're right, I don't think the 4 will fuck about. I think it'll really drop in the first 2 hours.
Yeah.
So I think we should be good on this. So yeah, that's what I'll be looking at, guys. If this 4 closes bearish and I get a pullback, I only need a pullback to this level. Get a pullback on the 4. Now bear in mind the new 4 might open up and just drive. Right? But if I can get a pullback, I will have another entry. Sell stop underneath the 4. Expecting this 4 to flip to come through. Take partial move to break even. Stops would just be the high of where we're at, really. Or you could go above the 4 if you wanted to, but I mean, I'm already in on. Oh, we're dropping. Oh, look at it. MT5 just looks different. So this candle's actually like that on my MT5. Oh, this would be a lovely 30 close. This 30 closes like this. Oh, okay. So yeah, so there might be another trade here, Dan. Then we could get.
Righto.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to see where we could take partial, but to be honest, you're looking at here. It looks like the 4 is going to close bearish, so this is going to turn into. Get rid of this. The wingback's gone now. Why is this purple again?
I should have popped to the toilet while we wait.
Anyway, I'm gonna go make a brew then. Hey, Chris. Rosanna.
But yeah, so they don't have from like the
That 15's a nice area.
yeah. I mean, hopefully, so I think it's just got the corner of the text and Steve's figured it out. Possibly. Just set back the station.
Put my tunes on, guys.
Yeah.
Yo, Matt. Young boy. The 15 has closed nicely. See, there's an area where you just drop on the next 15. I don't know if that was news. What you up to today, Dan?
Not a great deal. Nothing sort of.
Just chilling.
Just chilling, I think.
Chilling with the stilling.
My lass is having endless difficulties with her car.
Oh, don't, mate. I put the man in for an MOT. 900 quid.
It's just ridiculous. Well, it was only the other month that something had went wrong. She couldn't afford it, so I'd put up like 750 quid.
Yeah.
And then, like, something else has just gone wrong. So, just engine warning light keeps coming on all the time.
Yeah.
And so after we've just spent, you know, probably like nearly $1,500 on the car, there was an issue with the AdBlue thing. So they've just removed the whole AdBlue.
Yeah.
And remapped the car. So instead of paying like 1,200 quid for that. She paid 500 to have it removed and remapped. Then, like this last one is there was a valve or something like that, possibly for the exhaust. I don't know 100%, but they were just like, oh, it's sticking. It's either sticking on or sticking off.
Yeah.
So gonna be, said it's gonna be 800 quid plus 4 hours labour. So that was gonna be about 1,100-1,200 quid. And she was just like, I can't afford it. So they were like, oh well, we could remove the valve and remap it for 400. So it's actually 480 quid. So they've done that. She got the car back yesterday, and she just rang us this morning just to be like, the engine warning lights come back on.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, it's a nightmare, eh?
So this is it, and it's something about the like DBS, something like that, the diesel particulate filter or something. DBS, DBF, I don't know. Honestly, mate, it's a Audi Q5, I think.
Yeah. Has it got round wheels?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's black and silver, and it's got round wheels.
Oh.
Yeah.
Honestly,
And,
cars bore the living daylight. Don't get it.
No.
Don't get the whole idea on cars, especially Lamborghinis. I do not get it.
Just
Well,
if it gets you from A to B, brilliant. But if you're having to pay, so she's had the car for quite some time now, and it was £22,000, and apparently it just had endless problems with it. But they bought it because it was supposed to be really reliable. And
22 grand for a car. I just don't get it.
Well, this is it. I was just like, why the fuck did you pay 22 grand for a car? So it's on finance. So the car's worth about 5.5 grand.
Yeah.
She still owes 5 grand of the finance. And I'm just like, you've put probably more than the car's worth into fixing it over the last 10 years. So, wait, I don't like it.
I know what you mean. I just don't get it.
The parts of it, and I'm like, I don't drive. I don't own the car.
Yeah.
So
10 minutes for a 4 close down. This is a nice push on the 4.
I should have just got back. Yeah. That's
Well,
a nice 15 drop.
Yeah. Well, do you want to? The way this is printed here, it means the new fork could open and just push. But I would like a top wick. So I get a top wick first. It's just the way this is printed here. You think if this 15 is going to close like this, that's telling you that, well, you're probably going to have to break the law. So that means the 4 is going to give you a bottom wick first.
Yeah.
Unless the 4 might open up and give you a top wick, and then you can get a sell stop off. You could do that, I suppose. You could actually do that. Have a swoop entry if the 15 pulls back, sell stop underneath to come through. But you might get activated and then faked out back up, but I think you're going to have to come and break this law, to be honest with you, to come back up the way you printed. I mean, look at the 30 would be nice. 1 hour. 2. That's 2. The issue you've got with the 2, right? If you look where the 2's closed here, the only time we've closed here is here, like this, and then look at the top wick. But that's coming down. So I'm just not sure we can take that in consideration. because this is fairly new data, so it's like just working out what's going to happen with it. It's either going to go up or down. It's either going to go up or down. You decide. Yeah, I might have another entry on 30. The 30 closes. I tell you what, if the 30 closes like this, and I get a top wick, because we don't need much of a pullback on the 4. I said I wanted to pull back to here. Pull back to there, tap, and then flip to the downside, which is back to the entry. One. I think if we can get a pullback to that level there, it's out of 30. Yeah, so if the new 30 there's one or two things you can do. You could just have a sell set underneath. So there's a new 4. I think that might be too far down. I'd rather a better entry. Got 5 minutes left for a close. I would like a pullback to here on the 4 for sells below again. That's what I would like. Oh, we're flipping back up now. I'm interested. It's going to be interesting, Dan.
Very
10 o'clock.
interesting.
Well, a ladies' football game today
Oh,
against I remember the name. It's a Manchester team. They're a really good team. Way too good for our league. They smashed us like 12-0 last time we played them.
ooh.
Yeah, mate, we drove all the way to Manchester. It was 4 o'clock kickoff as well, Dan. Right, imagine the traffic. Right, 4 o'clock kickoff. It was pissing down, pitch black, dark. 4 o'clock kickoff, absolutely lashed down the whole time. To get beat 12-0. It was something like 12, and I lost count basically.
I would have just given up after 3.
Oh mate, it was just yeah.
Has Andre gone?
I don't know. I think he said he was going fishing. Going fishing. Now if you close bullish on this 15, then yes, you know, that probably tells you that okay, the 4's probably going to come up for a top wick. How steep of a top wick is it going to be? Looking down. NAS is doing nothing. Didn't really look at EU. If I've got options on NAS and gold, I tend not to look at EU. I only look at EU when I've got no options on gold. Oil is coming back down. I have got a potential swing back by. XRP, when are you going to hit the roof, XRP? Come on. Come on.
Space, not a lot of chatter about crypto anymore, is there? It's sort of just.
It's dropping, mate. You get all these influencers online, right? And they only talk when they're getting gains, and that's where they're offering their services.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, follow me.
I can make you rich.
One crypto coin.
Look at my AI Lamborghini.
Yeah. So I've had this drawn for a decent period of time on XRP, and I think this is exactly what's going to happen. We broke this low, back up, I'm going to retest here a bit, and then I'm going to boop, and that's going to be smashing to $10. The reason $10 because if we look at this pump here, this came all the way to 28.
well, my Shiba Inu has plummeted to lowest ever. So
That's it.
yeah,
Yeah, the thing with me with crypto, right? I will only invest in things what has a use. I've never really invested in Bitcoin because I just don't get what's the point in it.
in Bitcoin.
Yeah, like there's no use case of it. What's the use case of it? And also, I don't like not knowing who created it. Now,
Epstein.
well, there's rumors that he
Yeah.
created it in order to pay people for obviously trafficking, and it just makes sense. And also, was it Warren Buffett who said, if you,
Yeah.
he said he knows, if you knew who owns it and created it, it would go to zero.
Yeah.
So I don't really believe. I'll only invest in stuff what has a use case. There's loads of all the scams are coming out now, mate. Though, like, loads of scams. Like, and I've done them all. I've got a friend in one. It's hard because what it is, I don't even get involved in the conversations anymore. So we've got a close friend who's getting involved in something. Well, it's a blatant scam, but because she's got a friend who's making decent money from it, right? And it's that saying, it can be a scam because I've had my return out. I've had some profit. So it can be a scam. But they don't understand that's not how scams work.
Yeah.
Scams work by building up the trust and paying people out. So more and more people put money in. And they'll have a target, 1 million say, and then they'll shut the full thing down.
Yeah.
So yes, you might make money at the start, and you might not be bothered because you've made money, made profit, and you're like, yes, it's fantastic, I made loads of money. But it's the people who get on the end who get scammed. And you might think, oh, but I didn't get scammed, I'm not bothered. Yeah, but you're feeding the scammers. There's their money for their next scam, the next project. And I had it all with CashFX, Hyperfund, PXT, Strong Nodes. All of them disappeared.
PXT, man.
Yeah. All of them disappeared in the end. And this is why I will only invest in stuff now what has a use case. That's it. I said I lost too much money.
My big gripe with PXT was that it was all the Avalanche coin that you had to convert to pay for the nodes and things.
Oh, new for
What I'd got from the last couple of months of, because they brought out you had to pay a fee for nodes.
Yeah.
If I hadn't paid the last month's fee for my nodes, I could have taken probably about 80% back from what I'd invested in it.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I threw it all back in to pay for the nodes, and then it just rug pull. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
$2,000.
Mate, we were like a month away from having one payout. I would have been rich.
Oh yeah. Well, that was it. That's what me and Michael had worked it out, and I think that's where my impatience came in. I could have just waited, and my initial investment would have you just add on rather than take out.
Yeah.
But I was too impatient, so I was like, I'll throw me money at it. I'll get to where I want to be, so that I just need a month or two, and then the payouts that I can start getting will be thousands.
Yeah.
And then it just
I know, mate. It's awful, isn't it?
It is. It made me very sick.
Yeah. And these things, right? So the only time I'll invest in something is if there's not one red flag.
Yeah.
If there's not one red flag, yeah, I'll go for it. But this thing, it's called 9M. That's what it is. There's a fucking shitloads of red flags. But a friend's making some decent money. She's put that much money in. She's getting like 800 quid a week from it, right? But, and she asked for my opinion on it, and I just said it's not something I would invest in. Loads of red flags, right? But she's gone with it anyway. Why? Because her friend's saying it's not a scam because she's had her money out, so it can't be a scam. Even though I've explained to her, like, but what it is, I'll never persuade someone. I'll just say it's not something I would invest in.
Not for me.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
But I just
And these are
feel,
the reasons.
and she might make money from it. This is the thing.
Yeah.
And then I look like a dick by trying to persuade her not to go for it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's just no point. You just got to let people do it. If somebody asks for my opinion, I'll say if there's red flags, I wouldn't be touching it. No matter how much money you can make. Even Emma was like, why don't you do it? Because if she's making that money, I'm like, I've done it all before. Yes, I might make some money. But also, I'm feeding the scammers. Right? And what if I'm the one who puts the money in and then it disappeared? And that's all they do. They just have a target. Scammers just have a target.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I'm done investing in crypto and all of that sort of stuff. I didn't know what I was doing anyway.
Yeah.
So, like, I've lost what I'm willing to lose on that. But I'm not investing in anything like that again. So,
I mean, it might be legit. It might be
right,
sound, but it's got loads of red flags.
yeah.
And you put it in ChatGPT as well, and it says loads. Listers. So I've just put it in Google now. Based on reports from Hong Kong Securities and Futures, 9M AI Group has been listed as a suspicious virtual asset trading platform.
Yeah.
Straight away, you put that in. 9M AI review, scam or legit, 2% daily ROI. 9M AI, can you just 3.2 bills. Let's have a look at this. It's a scam. It's a scam. They come across with it's come to get the money back. It's impossible. This is what I'm not about. Because I was saying to her, has your friend literally had her money out? And she was like, I think so, yeah. Like, you think so? Has she? Or is she saying she's making $800 a week, but she hasn't literally had a withdrawal? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. That's the biggie, isn't it? Yeah, definitely, yeah. Hey, long time no see.
Morning,
John.
chap. You alright?
How are you doing, geezer?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Surviving. Work's picking up finally, which is nice.
Nice.
Obviously, as you know, I've got a second job now to help with money, but
You're
yeah,
back,
not too bad.
you're back to male
Bit of
gigoloing.
Hey?
You're back to male gigoloing.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
You know, it's, sometimes you just got to do it, and you know, you just got to send those nudes.
You
Because
do.
otherwise, you just ain't making any money, are you?
Well, pride doesn't pay the bills, does it?
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, just in time, 'cause I'm just about to get a sell stop on underneath 4 hour.
Ooh, is it now?
Yes, sell stop on the new 4 hour. We've had a bit of a top wick. I'm going underneath the wick though. If I get a steeper top wick, then yeah, I'll move it. Actually, where there? Because if this does flip now. Actually, no, I'm going to go underneath the 30. Underneath the previous 30 for a sell stop. Dan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is a 15. But the thing is, we need this 15 to flip.
Flip and drive.
I'm not sure. A bit of 15.
It does look like a nice trade, to be fair.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm gonna have a sell stop underneath the 30. Where would my stops be? Yeah. Stops would probably be the high again, but I'm gonna be holding this down, so I'm gonna have $100 risk on it. We've already had money out of this one. Yeah, that's what I've got. Done. Underneath the 30, the previous 30 low. Happy with that. Happy with that. 30.
What about you boys? How have you been?
Aye.
We've been. 3-8.
It has been.
Just missed you.
That is all I can say.
Just been missing you, John. That's all.
Yeah, I've been missing you too, mate. That's why I thought I'd pop in, because I hadn't fucking been in here in ages, have I?
You haven't.
I've been on Armour Raid for ages either,
I
mate.
know, mate.
I've been just stuck in the aisle recently, just glued to it. I keep meaning to come back on Armour, I like to, to get back on and carry the boys, but it's just been hard, mate. Just been glued to the aisle.
To the aisle? What do you mean? Or were you a new job?
Yeah. No, the aisle. It's a game. It's if you played, surely you played DayZ, haven't you?
A bit, yeah.
Yeah, it's basically DayZ but with dinosaurs instead.
Oh.
You basically you can pick from a shitload of different dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Omnivores, herbivores, or carnivores. And you're
Croissants.
on a massive fucking island, and you have to survive for adulthood. Like even get to a point where you can like raise a family and nest and stuff like that. And it's really good, to be fair. It's really, really good, but it's just fucking hard.
Yeah.
Really hard. But the most rewarding thing about it is if you do make it to adulthood and if you do become an apex predator, you can just dominate on the map.
What if you're already an apex predator before you join the game?
You can't be. You always start.
I am though. I am though.
You're not. You're about as. You're an apex paedophile, maybe.
Oh, bloody hell! Can't say that
Not an
name.
apex.
Don't
Well,
tell.
I suppose apex predator and apex paedophile are the same thing.
Don't
so,
tell people.
I guess in some way you are.
Haven't been on in months, and then bang.
You're a cheeky cow. You're a cheeky cow, John.
Throwing me in his phone.
You're a bloody cheeky cow. Tell thee.
Hey, you said it. You said you're an apex predator in real life. I believe you.
I believe.
Apex child predator.
Whoa, easy, Tiger. Yeah, so
Learned it all off a Dan, didn't you?
I'm gonna get this on the trade IDs. Trade IDs.
It's all gone horribly wrong.
Shouldn't say things like that on the live stream. Full disclosure, that is a joke.
It is a joke,
Disclosure,
guys.
that is a joke.
I'm not really a paedophile. Right? I'll get a knock on the door in a minute.
Yes.
No,
We heard something on a live stream.
My name's Peter Crow, not Peter File.
Okay.
Hey, speaking of you, I didn't realise you had a fucking twin brother.
Me?
No, fucking Pete. He's got a brother called Angelo Crow.
Do I?
Yeah, apparently.
Who said that?
I didn't say anything. It's somebody on Facebook.
Oh yeah, are you drunk again?
Has he found you?
No, have you not got a brother?
No. Yeah, I've got a
well,
brother. It's not a twin though.
Someone's using your fucking profile pictures.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Show me.
What?
Yeah, I will.
Someone will be scamming. Angelina Crow.
No, Angelo
Angelo.
Crow.
Angelo.
He's from Greece.
I love that name. I might let him just carry on just because how good the name is.
No, we don't.
Same password to break even. TP1 will be
There you go. I just sent it on WhatsApp.
1, 2, 3. TP2. Do you know what it is?
Quite a following as well.
Do you know what it is? I refuse to have that blue tick. Like, you've just got to pay for everything. It just does my head in. 4, 7, 1, 9, 7, 6, 4, 8, 8, 5, 8. TP1, 4.
So you don't have a brother then?
I've got a brother. I've got 2 brothers, yeah, but they don't look like me.
What? And neither of them are called Angelo.
None of them are called Angelo, mate.
Well, apparently you've got a secret twin brother.
Ooh, I'm excited. I have to reach out to him.
Yeah, sent you his details on WhatsApp.
It looks like if you ordered from Wish.
Do you know what? He does look like me though, doesn't he? Angelo Crow. I'm gonna have fat. Do you know what they do say? Like, there's another one of you, don't there?
Are you sure you don't have a secret twin brother?
Oh dear. I'm gonna have a look at this guy.
He's got quite a big following as well. Like, he's got a lot of friends, 8 mutual friends.
Why can't I find him?
Maybe he's
from
got you
Plymouth?
blocked.
Oh, it's Angelo, isn't it?
From Plymouth.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
from Plymouth, did you say?
Yeah.
Angelo Crow.
Angelo Pro, Digital
There he
Creator,
is.
Plymouth, Scaffolding Limited, Lipson Community
Nah,
College.
he doesn't look like me.
Holy shit! I didn't even clock that he was from Plymouth. What is that about?
I mean, he's got me nose, like.
He's got all. He's friends with all of like a lot of my close friends.
Really?
I need to ask. I might ask Jordan. He's friends with Jordan as well.
And you didn't know he was from.
So
Plymouth.
his profile does look similar to me. It
No,
does.
no. It doesn't look similar. It looks basically exactly like you.
No, like I say, if you'd ordered them from Wish, this is what would have arrived. That's awesome. Nice, nice.
I'm gonna send that to Webber and say I think I've got a long lost brother.
Mate, I actually do think you've got a long lost brother. I think you need to have a word with your parents, mate. He's got a second profile, Angelo Crow News.
What it is, Crow with an E. It's quite rare, the name, really.
Yeah.
But Angelo must be Italian. I think I'm half Italian.
Mate, I'm not even kidding you. I actually seriously do suspect you've got a secret brother.
Or Iraqi. So I've got myself up on Dan.
And he goes to Benidorm, mate.
Does he?
Yeah.
He must be me.
What's going on?
And I go to Benidorm. Is that what I'm known for? Pete goes to Benidorm.
I'm just trying to see what, like, if he was in the army around.
I'm not one of these traders who goes to Dubai and moves there. No, I go to Benidorm, mate.
Benidorm.
I've just asked Jordan about him.
I might message him.
Mate, what the fuck? What is that about?
What? What is what about?
Your secret twin brother.
Madda. Can't believe you've been paying pictures for me. John, you've been paving on me. And I like it.
Just got back to me. What's he said?
What, have you messaged him?
No, Jordan knows him.
Oh.
Apparently.
It's just weird how we've got the same name.
Maybe he's just seen how successful you are and has just copied.
I thought you on about a scammer. Nick my phone.
What did I?
Apparently not.
What? Especially,
Fucking
I
not.
think it was the name what said, what meant scammer.
I think it was that you've got a twin brother and he's using all of your pictures.
Hang on.
What time is it? Right, I've got to be done at 11. Right. So
He's real.
I
He's real. Jordan just messaged back saying he's a long-term family friend.
are you staying on for a bit, John?
Yeah, probably.
I'm just gonna go and make a brew then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close my TikTok. Let me just close this TikTok. Bye TikTok. Thanks for joining, guys. Much appreciated. Thanks for all the likes and the comments and the 3 cent.
Yes. Mm.
Oh, I got
Making them money.
346 likes.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, apparently Jordan's known him his whole life.
Really?
Hasn't once said. Yeah.
Ask him if he likes fishing. I'll be back in a minute, John.
Yeah,
Don't
no
go
worries.
anywhere. Why you come fast?
Hey, what the fuck is that about?
So how's your trading going, bud?
Terribly.
Terribly. Yeah. Join the club. So, well, I haven't blown that account yet.
Yeah, I didn't blow my last account, but I fucking ran out of money, so
Yeah.
I ended up not being able to pay for the next subscription because I was doing what Nate was doing, paying for top step, and I didn't pass
yeah.
it, so you know. So yeah, so I just I've gone back to demo for the minute
Yeah. It's
so
a
I can
tough
get
little
some more
game.
money on.
Well, I'm just still on that FTMO one, and it's just I'm hovering
Fucking hard.
between like -2 and -7.
Mm.
I'll get up to -7, then I'll bring it all the way back down, and then just back up again. So I'm currently where am I?
I can't believe I'm struggling to get over this Angelo Crow stuff.
I'm surprised he didn't say that he lived in Plymouth, given that he's got loads of friends in common. I'm going to the toilet.
Go on then, fella. Use that, let's come back.
Me?
No. No, I don't want to talk to you then.
Ah, no worries.
It's
Bye-bye.
Mate, honestly, that's just blown my mind away. I'm actually convinced Pete has a long lost brother.
As I was saying, everybody's apparently got a doppelganger, haven't they?
Or a
So-
cousin or something, I don't know. Or a long lost cousin, yeah, but they look fucking identical.
Are we still talking about my twin bro?
Mate, I'm still struggling to come to terms with it.
Oh,
But he's real. Jordan's met him. Apparently, Jordan
Really?
knows him in person.
So
he's
he's not
a
a scammer?
long-term family friend, apparently.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And how does this
So he ain't-
make you feel
He
knowing
ain't
there's
a
two of
fucking
me?
scammer. He's a real person.
And how does this make you feel knowing that there's two of me?
Fucking uncomfortable, mate.
Uncomfortable. Oh my god. Freezing.
Mate, I actually do think you need to have a word with your parents.
I think my dad's
Say
been
to
about,
them.
hasn't he?
Yeah, you need to talk to him and say, look, have you got another son? Because I found one in Plymouth.
when were you last in Plymouth?
Plymouth. Bloody hell.
Plymouth?
The last time I
Well,
went
it'd
to
be more,
Plymouth.
it would be more when was his dad last in Plymouth.
You know what? I remember the last time I was in Plymouth?
But it wouldn't be you, would it? I mean, he's a year older than me. He's 36 apparently.
Is he? Bloody hell,
Yeah.
my twin. Right, what's going on here? So we're breaking the highs now, which is what we wanted. So we've had the pullback. If the 30 closes bullish like this in 5 minutes, why did we do that? It means the next 30 might activate, push up. But if we still close respecting this level on the 30, what does that mean?
I might ask Jordan about his parents. This story
just
could get very interesting.
You sound like a stalker, man.
I want to get to the bottom of this case.
Fucking do, mate.
Yeah. 30, close. How did we close? So we closed bullish, then we closed bearish, closed bullish. So we're getting a bloody cow price action. Wood.
Jordan said his mum passed away and he doesn't know about his dad.
Really?
Mm.
What?
That's weird.
Hmm.
My dad's been about. They do say though there's someone who looks spit and dab of you in the well somewhere. I reckon my guy's Indian.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this, I'm just leaving this on, you know, Dan. It's
Yeah.
off the 4 hour basically, this trade. It's off the 4 hour. It's just a case of the 4 flipping. Can the 4 flip? The only thing I might catch us out here is just this level here.
Yeah.
But I feel like the 4's closed below, so if we turn this into black, right? So if we do this on the 4, actually let's get rid of this one. Too much noise here. So you've
Your
got,
dad's still about, isn't he, Pete?
yeah, you've got level there, and then you've got a level here on the 4. And if you look at our 4, it's closed below. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm just gonna leave it on. It's just
Where
a
does your
case
dad
of
live, Pete?
this is not Jeremy Kyle show, right? This is not the Jeremy Kyle show, right?
It fucking is. I want to get
This
to the
is
bottom of
the
this mystery.
Crow's Nest Forex trading. So
I can hear the cogs turning in the
Yeah,
back.
the cogs are fucking turning, mate.
I've got no interest in trading today.
Yeah.
I want to talk about you,
I
Pete.
want to settle this mystery, kids.
yeah, so then
He's-
I've got that as I would take partial move to break even, or I'll be going risk free at least here. Go risk free here only because this one closed respected but tapped this level, right? Even these ones tap these levels, so yeah, I think we should be coming down, Benjamin.
Yeah.
So I like it. It's just a case of, are we getting the top wick first, and are we going to get activated before going up? that's the downside, which you could do with the new 30. If you look at the 30, the new 30 could easily come down, tap, and then flip. So do you move the sell stop below the wick? No, I think once there's 4 flips, I think that's the move. I might be wrong, but what I'm willing to do. Four, 8, 9. Yeah, you've been missing some good games on Armour, John.
Yeah, I know, but you've been missing some good games on the aisle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not into like. I think you've showed me that. Well, when you're on a pterodactyl one time flying. Oh,
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, see, I like more realism with games.
It fucking is realistic, mate. I'll tell you that. Realistic as fuck.
Well,
I've been trying to grow a T-Rex to adulthood, but when you're a baby as a T-Rex,
And there's no more real than that.
everything's out to kill you.
exactly.
Even when you're going into sub-adult, everything's out to kill you. They don't want you to get to adult.
I'll get to adult. I like realistic games. I struggled with sort of COD because how fast and people jumping off walls and fucking shit like that. I don't really play anything else. I like history, and so I enjoyed Assassin's Creed. You know the is it Odyssey one?
Oh, the ancient Greece.
Yeah.
Oh,
I enjoyed that, but it was just I felt like it was the same thing over and over again.
yeah, they do get a bit repetitive.
Mm. And you spend half the time just fucking travelling on a horse. You know.
Or, if you're like me, you spend half your time climbing up Zeus's legs and then hanging off his nutsack and taking pictures.
Oh, really? I don't know. I haven't played Red Dead Redemption yet.
Second
Have you
one.
not?
No, I've
What's
not
wrong
played
with
it. Is it good?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Is it?
It's wonderful.
It would be easily one of the best games in
Really?
the last 10
Okay.
years.
Oh,
Easily.
We might get activated here, Dan. We've been activated. Okay, I'm in. Now, yes, this could be the 30 just coming down for a bottle. If you look at the 30, it looks scary. No top wick. And the previous 30 is bullish. Okay. But I'm only $100 risk on it. I'm just expecting the 4 to just drive, basically. That's it. It might not play out for a while because it's the new 4-hour. But I am in. We've already took $50 out the market, okay? So if this one gets stopped out, we'd just break even, so it makes no difference. So I'm technically only $100 risk on it, right? My go risk free is 4901. Take partial move to break even 4888, and my full TP is 4719. But you could also reject from here, so you might want to put your full TP there. So it's a lovely risk to reward, but we should definitely be getting down to the take partial area. So yeah, and this is off the 4 hours, so it might not happen straight away. Hopefully it will. We'll see. Yeah, Red Dead Redemption. I think I am gonna get that. Other than that, I'm not into FIFA. Football games are shit. What else? I don't like futuristic shit. Like Ark Raiders is meant to be really good, but I don't know. Looks too magical for me. You're into Game of Thrones, aren't you, John?
Yeah, I used to. Well, I mean, I say I used to. I do really enjoy it. It's a good TV series.
Have you watched the new Seven of the? Have you watched it yet, Dan?
no, not yet.
Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I really enjoyed. So the first 2 episodes slow, right? but then it builds up, and then I really enjoyed the last episode. But I was so pissed off when it ended because I was like, hey, that wasn't on for long. And they're only on for like 35 minutes. 35 minutes, 37 minutes, something like that. So it was so short, but it was the way they filmed it was really good, which I liked. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. I wish I never started it though until it was all fully out, so I could just binge watch it.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll be waiting for.
Yeah.
So,
I do like PC games, so I like Total Wars. Have you played Total Wars, John?
I used to. I don't anymore though.
Fantastic Total Wars. I like City Skylines. Have you played City Skylines, where you build a big city?
I have not, but I have wanted to get it.
That is really good, really good. You've got to like manage the traffic and everything, and the budget for the city. It's good. Like, you could play for hours, but you've got to have a decent computer if you're gonna play it.
Yeah.
And the buffers. What else do I play? What else have I got on here? So on this computer, I've got City Skylines. Obviously, I've got my Steam account.
I fancy one of them new Steam.
Yeah, I think they're the future, me. I think they're the future. I think consoles are going to die out. It's going to be like built into a TV. You're going to be able to buy a TV where the console's built in.
Yeah.
Or you get like a Fire Stick and you plug it in the back and there's your console. Or your TV will have the internet and everything will run off the internet, like Steam, where you don't actually need to download the game, it'll just run off the internet. I think it'll be something like that.
And what are those new Steam things called? It's like a cube thing.
I think it's called Steam Box, isn't it? It's Steam Box.
The handheld's the deck, isn't it?
I don't know.
The Steam Deck.
Oh yeah. Emma bought me one of them PS things where you can like plug it up to your PS, but your PS5's got to be on at home to play it away. If that makes sense. It's weird. I don't think they've fully thought about it yet. 30 minutes. Can we have a nice 30 close? We did close bullish from 30. This is the bottom. We need another 30 close below 25 minutes. This hour can still do anything here. All off the 4. Everything had its
Steam machine.
For what?
The Steam machine.
Steam machine.
Yeah. It's a canny. What canny specs?
Do you want to see our stats so far on stream, John?
Go on then, impress me.
50k account, staying within the rules and staying within the consistency rules. Okay. This is where we're at.
Nice.
We've not had a minus month yet. Which is really nice. Had a few losses, mine.
Good effort.
February we took a few losses, but we've managed them. They're only small losses, you notice. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. January was a fantastic month. Over 4%, 4.5% we made in January. A 50k account.
That is impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're doing nice. We're doing nice. In our risk to reward, we caught, was it a 15 to 1 we caught the other day, Dan?
Yeah.
15 to 1 we caught.
Good.
Our risk to reward's been really nice lately. Some of the ranges have been good.
I would be a lot happier if I'd utilised all of it, but there's been some absolutely corker trades.
It's too hot. I think one of the worst things is life is when your food is too hot and you're starving. And you're like, oh, Because you're not willing to wait for it to cool down. Can we break the low here, Dan? If we break the low, we might get a nice pop, you know, straight through. Here we go. Is this the pop now?
Hope so.
Nice straight pop. We have got another entry on, guys. This is here. Which we have been debating on. Oh, well, I like it.
Isn't it?
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know whether I like putting the other box over. But yeah, it's if we get a nice 15 close like this, as long as we don't fake out back up, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't really watch it off the lower time frames. The lower time frames can do anything here. I think you're more just off the 4, or the 2, the 1 maybe. What else have I been watching? I've been following these guys on Instagram who know like rate documentaries and horrors and things like that, but a lot of them are shit. Like they say, oh, this movie was really scary. You watch it, it was fucking cack.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you can't really go off them. The sickest movie I've ever watched. Have I told you this? I think I have. Worst movie I've ever watched. You cannot watch it if you've got kids.
You're gonna say a Serbian film,
Yeah.
aren't you?
Awful.
Yeah, it is horrendous.
Yeah. It's a sickest
It's
movie.
funny.
It's not funny.
My ex-girlfriend, she's got like a really, or she had a really high tolerance for the second Twisted.
Yeah.
And she had never seen the Serbian film, and I said to her, I'm fucking warning you, this is a really, really.
Has she got kids?
Yeah, it is an absolutely vile film.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, I can do it, I'll be alright. And I'm like, are you sure? Like, I gave her plenty of warning, like how bad it was.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh yeah, no, I can do it. And she watched it all the way through, and she just felt sick.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, that was fucked up.
Yeah.
And she was like, that's messed me up a little bit. And I was like, well, I did fucking warn you.
I think it's because it starts off with the interview with the director, doesn't it? And he's basically saying, look, I wanted to make this movie because nobody's listening, and this is exactly what's going on in Eastern Europe. And that's what was happening, honestly, when I was in Bosnia, Kosovo with the army. There was the S movies, I won't say it in case YouTube cuts it off, but it was the S movies selling in like marketplaces and that. Like as a DVD on DVD stalls.
Yeah.
Mental. But yeah, that's how they used to do it.
Yeah, I think the second worst film to that is probably, have you seen a film called The Platform?
Yes, I've seen that.
Yeah.
That was there was the Platform too. That was a good idea, like. I don't think it was the second worst one though. The Sick and Twisted. What was nice? You know what? Nothing comes close to that Serbian film.
No, nothing does really. I mean, some of the other ones I've seen, I thought I Spit on Your Grave was quite a sort of somewhat of a brutal one.
I prefer the old I Spit on Your Grave. That one was better.
Oh, 2 seconds, got a phone call.
Yeah, it's me. Just ignore it. Just ignore me. But yeah. Are you gonna watch it, Dan?
What?
A Serbian film?
Nah.
Because when I watched it, I was on a course in the army. It's quite a hard course. And
Right, I've got a shoot, gentlemen.
Who you
I'm off
shooting?
to work. Yeah, off to work.
Yeah, no worries, John. Good to see you, my mate. I'll see you on Armour when you can.
Yeah, will. I'll
Yeah.
catch you in a bit. Have a good day, guys.
Catch you later, mate.
You too, man. Take
See
it
you later.
easy.
All right.
Oh, yeah. And everyone basically goes round and goes, anybody got any DVDs? You got any DVDs? It was DVDs then, right? Or it was on like your hard drive on a memory stick, what you put in your computer. And this lad was like, look, there's a movie here, but I wouldn't watch it if you've got kids. I was like, fucking whatever. Like, I'm watching it anyway. I watched it, mate. I was pissed off. And the same thing happened. Someone was asking for movies. I said, look, watch this one, but don't watch it if you got kids. He went, I'm watching it anyway. Watched it. He was fuming with me. He was like, I can't believe you let me watch that.
Whoa.
It's awful. I'm just hoping we don't reject from here. There's just a little minor rejection level here. Hoping a nice clean pop through. But we are up. We're up $83.
Well, you could always reject and then just pop out.
It's the Batman. It's the Batman. No, I'm the Batman. No, I'm the Batman. No, I'm the Batman. How we doing, Andre?
Right.
Oh, you're getting on. Hey, what's going on with Top Step, Andre? Have you seen it?
Say again, sorry?
Have you seen the videos from influencers on Top Step booting off?
No. What about?
Basically they've been withdrawals have been rejected. A lot of people have been sent an email saying they've been hedging positions. Right?
Yeah. I saw something about that on the Discord.
Yeah. And these influencers are like, I've only seen 2 videos, mine. So I say these influencers. Both, one of them had a 30k, and I followed this guy for a while. He's pretty decent and seems honest, to be honest with you. And he was like, do you know what? I don't even want the money off them. I just won't use them again. Not a problem. He had a 30 grand payout, and they refused it because they said he was hedging. They had no proof.
Okay.
And then they're stopping gold and silver trading. Is that right?
Yeah. Well, they've opened it up again now.
Have they?
Yeah. I think people are just renting them.
You are.
People have been renting them, like really just placing one-sided bets and like really, really paying off for them. But now they've opened it up again. I saw that thing about the hedging. I've also saw about them people being called up live much quicker to the live trading after like one payout. They used to think after like 5 payouts, they will then say, okay, now you're going to live trading.
Yeah.
But then also when I read the rules, how they do it. So if you have 5 of these express funded accounts or something, and maybe they're different sizes, you've got 50k and 100 and 150, whatever. Then they take the average size of these 5, and then that becomes your live account.
Yeah.
But they only do that once you do withdrawal or something. So let's say you've got 50k total profit across these accounts, something. Then they take that over into live, but you start with only 20% of that, and that's your kind of trading balance or something. And then when you reach then you set a target. When you reach your first 3% target or whatever, then you unlock another 20% and so forth. I was like, hang on a second. I mean, that's a bit sneaky. So yeah, it's a bit weird. I haven't had a withdrawal with them yet. Actually, I made some bugger ups on my one funded account there, so that one's pretty close to being bust. But I know Nate, he's still trading with them. So
yeah, I think if you look at prop firms, right, and if it's too easy, you've got to then question and think, well, how are they making money? Because you've got to think they've got to make money, Like, we can't just think, oh yeah, I'm going to take loads of money from them. You've got to get the balance right. It's not a viable business if they're constantly paying out. They need people to lose and buy these challenges. So yeah, I get it. And it might just got the point where they've made it too easy, and you've got all these people looking for payouts because if you don't have the capital, you can be fucked with a prop firm.
Yeah. Because otherwise they have to shut the doors.
Well, yeah, they'll shut the doors. Yeah, that's why a lot
and,
of
and,
top
and,
firms
and that'll be a big one to close. Top Step.
Mm,
They are, they've been around for a long time and everything.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, it's the only futures that I use for now.
yeah,
With the futures, you have to. Well, with that style of trading, you have to sit there. Okay, you take 1, 2, 3 hours in the morning, whatever, and sit there and then watch the markets, whatever. Now you can set alerts and stuff, but then you miss the alert and crap like that. So yeah, I don't know if that will work for me once I actually get a job again. So.
yeah. Well, that's it. That's it. I do like how there's no spread. I mean, you can literally scalp on it. When I passed that John, it was only a demo. I was literally just scalping low time frame, and they were all like wingbacks, where the 5 had broke below, and then the 5 had pulled back, tapped previous spot. I was in, and if the 5 closed back above, back into the range, I was just out.
Yeah.
And vice versa. Obviously, if you flipped, I went risk free, trailed my stop, and that was it.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna disconnect for now.
Well, I'm going jumping off in 10 minutes anyway. I've got to
well, in 10 minutes, they open up the ticket sales for the High Rocks in Berlin.
Oh, Berlin!
So we're gonna try and get tickets. We've booked kind of accommodation already, so we're gonna go anyway.
Yeah.
So we'll try and get some tickets.
Don't get robbed.
Get robbed in Berlin.
Oh, yeah, it's quite rough, isn't it?
Robbed in South Africa.
Yeah, true.
And I lived in London, so come on.
Yeah, true. True that. Even Tom Cruise has left London now.
Was he living there?
He said it's too. Yeah, he had a house in there, Knightsbridge. Yeah. He said
Who
it's
was
too.
living in Knightsbridge?
You are.
It's too rough.
Yeah. He said there's too much
You live there
crime.
in central London. Even if you have a mansion, it's just no. Yeah, I mean, look, I enjoyed living in London. I actually did, but
Yeah.
I didn't live in central London. I lived in Alexandra Palace, which is North London. That was lovely.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to live in central London. But yeah, I didn't want to raise kids there, so let's put it that way. I was saying that before we moved to Denmark, we actually just bought a house. We had an apartment, and then we bought a house, and then we came to Denmark for Christmas, me and my ex, and we're like, yeah, you know what, we've been talking about moving forever. Should we do it? Her parents were here. We had no family in the UK, and they were like, yeah, let's do it. So we pulled out of the sale, or out of the purchase, and moved here. And I think that was the best decision ever.
Yeah. I get you.
Yeah.
I get you.
All right, gents.
Yeah.
See
No worries,
you-
mate.
I won't see you tomorrow, but maybe Friday.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Still
Alrighty,
move fast.
cheers.
Still don't move fast.
Good
Stay
luck
there.
with
Stay
it,
alive.
Right.
180 plus 130. That's 2. Yeah. Well done. We've got 10 minutes left. We're pushing down nicely. We're getting some nice closures. I'm going to set an alert. And we're up $90. Definitely take partially though, Dan. On this level, 4889. Like deposies, you know what I mean?
Yeah. 889.
Yeah, I'd probably go risk free as well here because the only one thing what could catch you out is this. Tap and reject, but this, it already came from this level, which we haven't done that. So I'm not sure you're going to do this, but there's nothing wrong with going risk free from here. Because if we're going to pop down, you shouldn't come back to break even once you go risk free there. If you come to here, I don't think we'll pop risk and then get stopped at break even, then come down. I think if you come into that, you're probably going to be popping through. But yeah, you could really be in the money on this, if we're right. If the daily's going to flip, if we look at the daily now, if the daily is going to flip, where can you see the daily going? All the way down to 4719. So if you've got the willpower and strength to hold, it could be what account have you got with FT More?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So you can hold, can't you?
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I mean, if the daily flips,
oh, make you laughing.
I'll be holding. We'll see where it is.
Yeah, but
tomorrow.
this is where you're going to have a fight in your mind, and you don't want to be like this, because you're going to get to here and go, okay, well, if I take a partial now, it's going to be a certain amount of money. That's not going to be enough,
Yeah.
right? But then you could also go, well, if I don't take a partial and hold all the way down and it plays out, I want to pass me phase 2 or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But then it comes back and hits you break even. You're back at square one again. Do you know what I mean? You're back in the same position. So, yeah, it's up to you what you do. I mean, if this played out, let's say it played out to 4-8. So the further the distance, the less probability goes down. So this one's high probability. And then this one's sort of less probability. And this one's even less probability, but can still get there. So then you've got to decide and go, okay, well, where would my account be here if I close full? Where would my account be here if I close full? And where would my account be here if I close full? Or where would my account be here if I take 50% out of here and then let the rest rock to here?
Yeah.
And then at least you've grabbed something. Like if you took 50% out here and let the rest rock, you've then still got another, what's that? 50. 1, 2. Another 3 to 1 to go. So whatever you took out times it by 3, that's what you would make if full TP hits. So then where would your account be at that point? You know what I mean? All these things you've got to question and go, okay, what am I doing here? What's my plan going to be? Am I going to hold? Is the daily going to flip? It's in the weekly. Remember, the weekly is bullish. The weekly could flip to the upside at any point. But the daily could flip to the downside at any point. And the weekly can come further down. We can't take buys unless the daily closes bullish. So, yeah. It's a tricky one. I hope whatever you
Well,
decide.
I mean, if the daily flips and comes down to at least 770, then you've got to look at the weekly and say, like, well, I don't think the weekly is going to flip in a day.
Yeah.
Is it going to then push further down? And that we've got that bullish weekly from 2
Yeah.
weeks ago. Look at the size of that.
Yeah, so can you see basically a bottom wick on this weekly down to that? Could you see that? And then a flip? If the answer is yes, then you could hold. If the
Yeah.
answer is no, I think we're going to flip to come back up, then maybe take your partial, a decent partial, like you take partial move to break even, and then whatever happens next, whatever happens. It's all on you, my mate. It's all on you. But what time are we on? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go now.
Yeah. Well, if I can go to break even, I think I'll be happy holding, and we'll see how it plays out for the rest of the day.
Mhm.
So,
Well, we're not much risk on it really. So I'm more than happy to lose $100 to see if I'm right on this. So all I've done now, I've set an alert here, and when that goes off, I'll take partial and move to break even. You can go break even here, but I think we'd probably pop through that. And yeah, that's it. I'll just leave it now. I'll leave it. I'll look at it later. If I haven't had an alert go off by 1:30, I'll have a look, and that means I'll either hit stops or we're just messing about, because there is news. So yeah, that's it, guys. I'm gonna love yous and leave yous. I'll be back on tomorrow. Will I be on tomorrow? Yes, I will be on tomorrow. I won't be on Friday though. No.
You won't be.
No, because it's Emma's birthday. I completely
Fuck.
forgot. I know, she's selfish. She's selfish.
Proper.
She's 40.
Is that why she brought your pancakes yesterday?
Maybe. But yeah. Alright, Dan. I'll see you tomorrow then if you're on. I'll catch you
see you
later.
tomorrow,
Thanks
buddy.
for joining on YouTube. See you later now. Bye bye.
Have a great day, man.